today at BAI Retail Delivery, I'm speaking to Bob Tramontana of NCR. So Bob, we're gonna talk a bit about the bank branch, which is always a really big topic in retail banking. You know, is there a future for the bank branch, or will sort of self-service technologies really take over?
I think there'll always be a role for the branch, but I think what you'll find is banks will rationalize their distribution strategies and use more self-service in order to fill into places where their distribution strategies doesn't have the ROI, or to bring greater service to people that they can't touch with a physical branch.
But can this technology, help banks increase foot traffic to the branch?
Oh, I think so. You think about the consumer in an omni-channel. They're going to educate themselves and learn over multiple channels, and at some point in time, the person's going to go from educating themselves to wanting to take action. So we think technologies like self-scheduler, where it's the ability for you to, when you have interest in something, actually schedule an appointment with the bank based on the time of day, day of week that's important to you, or the location. And that moves you further down as a consumer, the buying cycle, and that then funnels you into the branch. So I think there are a lot of technologies that can help educate the consumer, but also then help you take action so the bank can take a greater opportunity to sell you.
A lot of people at the show have been talking about the use of video at bank branches. What is the future for video for retail banks?
I think the future of video is robust. I think when you combine it with other technologies that allows you to make that video transactional, like with After Interactive Teller, it allows the consumer to do a transaction like they were doing at the teller line. 90% of the teller transactions now can be done on self-service when you introduce video. So the more complex transactions, you can have the human interaction. And to initiate the transaction, it's just like walking into the branch. You can use a challenge question, use a driver's license, use a debit card, or sign for things. So I think the future is robust.
What about the recent National Credit Union Administration's ruling on video ATMs? How does this influence banks' use of video?
I think it encourages banks. It allows them to rationalize the distribution system. It allows people to say, let me put a bank in a box closer to my customer to fill in parts of my distribution system that may not have had the volume to sustain a full branch. So I think what you're going to find is smaller institutions that didn't have the money to build a $2 to $3 million branch will now start bringing customer service closer to their customers with things like After Interactive Teller.